So do y'all know who Louis Farrakhan is?
Farrakhan, that name is something with the Black Panthers, isn't it?
No. Hey,
am I tweaking?
Get out of here, man.
How many he posted this?
That's what I thought Farrakhan was.
They said he's the real executor of Malcolm X in here.
Oh, they said that?
You don't remember that? They tried, bro. You didn't, bro. They said Farrakhan.
Look,
the rumor was they tried to say
Farrakhan
Farrakhan got Malcolm X hit up back in the day, but that's a lie.
No, I want to see where he's from though, really quick. Because I
think he out of Chicago or
is American religious leader. Okay, I didn't know he was American.
He leads the Nation of Islam.
No, yeah, okay. So
he looks pretty old.
A lot of
but
Muslim
for 90,
people
he doesn't look 90.
Follow this guy. I'm talking about, brother. My dad would probably watch.
Everybody know Farrakhan.
He watched this guy
says
for
he's been
an
extremist figure rallying against Jews, white people, and the LGBTQ community.
Whoa,
this is from 2019. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of different still.
I don't know how accurate this is. Yeah, so that makes sense. Why this what he was saying. This is. I don't want to say it out loud. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of different things that people say about Farrakhan.
Do you want me to read it? I don't know.
It's just basically the same thing he just said.
What?
Yeah,
he was a white.
He's just against like Jews and white people.
Oh, wow.
He's like Dr. Umar, but a Muslim.
What religion is Dr. That's a very interesting take on that.
I've actually seen
that's a good take on that.
He has he preaches places and he has literally probably a TD Jakes crowd, but might be deeper than that, bro.
Of black people?
Yeah.
It's so deep.
Oh, wow.
Insanely deep.
Bro, he been like this since
people follow him it's insane.
It's been like that since 1960s, bro.
So what does he speak on? Like
Islam.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he speaks, but it's not even just that though. Because I was arguing with my dad about that. I was like, if you watch him, then you're Muslim. He was like, you don't have to be Muslim. And I was like, okay, I can understand that. Because I've watched some clips, and he doesn't really talk about being Muslim. He really just talks about life and being principles and stuff you eat. Just a lot of different things the basics to life. He's an old man, 90 years old.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, but I can understand
I've heard of the name. I just didn't know who he was.
I ain't gonna say he's a pure niggas listen to him, but
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it might be.
Listen to what he says, though.
I could tell you.
He been around since 1960, boy.
Look, hold on. Y'all see the guys in the back though, how they posted up
this nigga the president.
Literally, he moved like the president. Literally,
this shit says that.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It says Farrakhan is the nation's most popular anti-Semite. That's what this website said. Anti-Defamation League.
It's a lot of stigmas out there for him. All right, come on.
Yeah, no, that's pretty crazy.
The nature of this administration is good for us. Because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our ride.
Louis Farrakhan support Donald Trump.
No, that is crazy. I would never expect that.
That's pretty crazy.
Y'all don't know how many niggas finna support Trump now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
it's finna get bad.
Trump probably over there. Got him.
It's finna get bad, guys.
Wow.
That's why they say they.
I don't think that'd be bad.
My ex and my dad, guys, my dad's friend literally came to our home. Was at my mother's house. Literal full Trump outfit on. I was like, what the? So yeah, boy, all right, I like that Trump.
Let's get into this. The most racist person on planet Earth is probably Louis Farrakhan. But I will say this. Louis Farrakhan is kind of like a broken clock. He's at least right twice a day. And some of the things that Louis Farrakhan says makes a lot of sense. Sometimes he's speaking truth and sometimes he's 100% correct. One thing that we have to do as a functioning body of people is that you have to be able to decipher truth from false. I mean, truth from fictitious talk, or you have to be knowledgeable enough to compartmentalize. What I mean by that is that a person, A, is obviously a racist, is obviously believing in something crazy, but that person actually said something that's true.
Pause.
That's true.
I have something to say about that.
You
I have something to say about that.
To say, although I don't trust it.
You know, him making that statement kind of reminds me of that guy in the most racist town. You know, he was racist and had some crazy beliefs, but he was dropping some gems.
Yeah, that's literally what Farrakhan does.
If we're going to apply that same mindset to him, we have to apply it to Farrakhan as well.
Yeah, a lot of times, guys, you could just, I feel like you're supposed to.
I said that about Charleston.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. Yeah.
He's one of those.
You said that a lot. Like, you just take out what someone says, just like take out the bits and pieces and just, use it in your life, basically. Yeah. That's basically what Farrakhan does.
That's what I do with every person.
I haven't heard him say anything crazy, but I can see why some people would think that now.
Yeah.
Because he thinks it's a white supremacist. He thinks that you know.
No, he
but then he will say some Jim shit. You be like, "You all right, Farrakhan? I shouldn't be eating McDonald's, my brother."
He be like, heard him say too much.
Y'all parents, I can't believe y'all feeding them kids McDonald's. He hit the TD Jakes.
Oh yeah, he be talking about.
And then everybody, you know.
And then he be talking about women. He be saying, y'all
pull out, go to KFC instead.
Yeah, he be getting on a lot of people.
He be getting on ass, like sex industry, all that.
He does it at 90. That's what's crazy. He does it.
He's been around since 1960 with Malcolm X.
I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't look 90.
Yeah, he's 90. That's
He definitely looks old as hell.
He does.
For 90 years old, he looks decent.
No, he does.
He's in good shape.
Obviously believing in something crazy, but that person actually said something that's true. Doesn't mean you have to support him, but you should at least be able to say, although I don't trust this person, I don't believe this person, because I think that they're weird and racist and coming from some barbaric mindset, it doesn't mean that when I hear something that come out of their mouth and it's true that I can't acknowledge it. And that's the only reason why I'm bringing up this clip from Louis Farrakhan, because he had the nerve to get on a podcast and actually tell the truth about Donald Trump. So I want y'all to listen to the clip of Louis Farrakhan who wrote the clip.
The nature of this administration is good for us. Because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like
90 years old,
Mr.
talking
Trump.
and moving
There's
as good is
something
crazy.
that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rise. Who's the enemy of our rise?
Oh, shit.
Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby.
Yeah.
They've been beating the hell out of us.
So let me say this. The clip kind of cut short a little bit, but let me put this in perspective. Why did I pick the clip of Louis Farrakhan talking about Trump? Because I think that he said some things that was accurate, right? Donald Trump is bucking against the system. Donald Trump is doing things that benefit the black community. Now, I don't agree with everything he said in that clip, because he act like the country's against black people and all this other stuff while he live in a crazy mansion somewhere, getting rich and sending all his kids and friends' kids to private school potentially. But he did say something that I think black people should start recognizing. Go back and look at what Donald Trump did while he was in office. And this clip was while Donald Trump was in office. Go back and look at what Donald Trump did while he was in office. Go back and look at the things that you believe will benefit your community. Lower taxes, border security. I mean, you go down and name it. You name it, he did it. Urban revitalization. The First Step Act, which some people disagree with me on the First Step Act. I looked through the entire act. I thought it was really good.
That's let people out of jail for non-violent offenses.
Or a policy that I think was great. Me and Candace Owens lobbied for the First Step Act on Capitol Hill. I read it all.
That's crazy.
And most Congress people didn't even read it. Some people were like, they're going to let rapists out. No, it wasn't, because that's not in the clause. It has to be a nonviolent crime. But anyway, we can go down the list. But Donald Trump has done
exactly
a lot of incredible things. Why don't people get it?
That's
See,
how
when Louis Farrakhan said what he said, they were hooping and cheering him on. If I said the same thing that Louis Farrakhan said, they'd be talking crazy about me, talking about I'm trying to make excuses for why I'm right.
That's why he made the clip.
And I just like when I hear people who are in the community actually get up and tell the truth. But I have to say this again. I don't really like Louis Farrakhan. I think he's a race baiter. I think he's a racist.
Yeah, he does.
And it's sad that these people spend their whole life career making the world out to be an anti-black scenario. I just want to say this for the record.
He's seen more than you.
White folks ain't worried about you no more.
What's the other dude?
Yeah, no more.
Maybe 100 years ago, white people were worried about black people. White people ain't worried about black people. The system ain't just concocted just to hurt black people.
Thomas will cook him.
Because, see, when it was only white people and black people that were the biggest majority, then, yeah, you could say maybe the Congress was set up for this and set up for that. Now we got other minority examples of them doing well in America. Asians doing well. Africans doing well. Not African Americans. There's African Americans that do well, but I'm saying when you look at the numbers of Africans that come here to America, they generally do better than African Americans.
Damn.
We got Mexicans come over here doing better than y'all.
Damn.
So when you look at the spectrum of what's going on, the country isn't against you. You're against you. You the ones got dirt all over. You know, you got trash all over your community. You the one spray paint and graffiti and stuff. You the one gang banging on your street, shooting your brother and sister. You doing that. Little Johnny down the street selling y'all drugs, not the white man. Look, little Tyrone in there pumping and sweating and not taking care of his responsibilities.
Oh,
what do they have to do with the white man?
OT, bro.
Y'all the one worried about black men marrying white women. White people ain't worried about y'all. Y'all the one stressed out over that. Y'all the one bashing your own men. Y'all the one want to be strong and independent, and I'm just a lot to handle for a man. And then you single and sad, and you blaming the white man.
You go Kevin Sanders.
Y'all the ones mess up your own community opportunities. That's not, when I grew up, there was not a white person in sight unless it was a cop or a person working in the school system. And you look around and say, well, why is all the devastation? It's because you're a part of that. You don't value your own community.
Wow.
You don't value relationships. You don't value raising your children right. You still believe in antiquated practices of beating your kids for no reason. You're the one that are doing that. You're the one bought into the system. You the one still vote for Democrats.
He's still going.
You the one see your kids in school that don't fail in school when you can homeschool your children. You the one voted for policies that's detrimental to your community.
Damn.
Policies that leave open borders. So black people that's barely making it, not all black people, the ones who struggling, now they got the Mexicans coming over here and being in front of you. They in front of line before you can get, you finna go broke. Barely putting food on the table.
I ain't gonna lie, he's going crazy.
Wages ain't going up.
His
inflation going up. Oh, they come right over here and get 100% coverage medical insurance.
Post this on X, OT.
They go work on the job.
That's a great take.
Workman's comp issue, change their whole identity. They ain't got no social security number. They change their identity 4-5 times, get workman comp for 3-4 jobs. And you still vote for the man and think that makes sense. Don't blame nobody else.
I ain't gonna lie, he just ripped that. He just spit bars. I'm not gonna lie.
Why are you doing this on T?
I ain't gonna lie, he just spit bars on
You say
that
you
one.
gonna vote for the man.
I'm not gonna lie, he messed me up with that one.
2024.
He messed me up with that one.
No, he was going
I literally
on for about 2 minutes with that.
I literally couldn't have a
He
great
went on a little rant right there at the end.
He had that on.
on
You
his
can't tell
mindset.
OT shit about
Matter of
niggas.
fact,
You can't tell him a damn thing. Oh man, we need to get OT and Dr. Umar in the same room, bro. I would
so
love
funny.
that. That
I
would
would
just be
too.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Farrakhan and
They might fight for real.
Thomas Sowell would be crazy.
I'm jumping, don't do it.
I wonder what they would even talk about.
Just play it, y'all.
Farrakhan and Thomas Sowell.
Yeah.
That won't be a
I'd rather
fighter.
see
Big
that.
cook sesh.
I don't know how Thomas is though. Like I feel like Thomas,
chill.
he's
seems
educated on a lot of things, but I don't know. Like we don't know truly how he feels about discrimination. I don't think he's ever talked about that.
I think he's talked about that.
He talked about that. He talked about why black people
Well,
act
he's
the way
talked
we
about
act.
like why black people act the way they act.
That's
like,
a big thing because people blame that on discrimination while he's blaming it on
Our actions.
Yeah.
I think we've definitely covered something where he's talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
pretty sure which side of the sand he's on.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, no, actually, this was a banger video, guys.
That was.
That was a banger.
Let us know if we got any Louis Farrakhan people like that, like
Y'all
Louis
gotta-
Farrakhan. out
He
there.
could
Let
look
us
like
know,
you as a 90-year-old.
Oh, bro. Hey,
Y'all need to
He
listen
do,
to
y'all,
Louis.
don't he?
Louis Farrakhan said some crazy shit, but he
What'd he
said some
say?
crazy shit on his. I got
nah,
to
he
see the
be saying
video.
some actually crazy shit.
How bad he be wrong out women?
Nah, he
it's
be
pretty
going
bad,
insane.
bro.
He be going insane.
He be going.
He got like Dr. Umar mixed with Kevin Samuel mixed with a lot.
He mixed with
just
all of
a
them.
lot of shit.
He even got Charleston in it.
Yeah, he got 5%
Yeah.
OT in him.
His
Nah,
mess.
he
We
ain't
just
got a
seen
lot
it.
of them. Okay, guys, let us know what y'all think about this.